Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wonderful Wednesday. My name is Fawn, and I'm a channeler, and I will be channeling these messages. I do a midnight meditation. What cards come out, fly out, those are the cards that want to be channeled and read. As I'm reading the cards, other channeled messages will be coming through. Today, you need to put your first name in and your month you were born and the day you were born in the comment section. And you'll be in for the free drawing. We're having 2 free drawings this month. I'm going to see how it's going to go. And in the middle of the month, we're going to pull a name, and I will leave the same names in there that have not won the drawing for that month. I'll take the one person that won that drawing, and then I'll keep it going until the end of the month. And then your name, all the names will be out by the end of the month. So you'll have your name in there for both drawings. Okay. And we'll just do it like that and see how it works out. But the first one worked out great. So I do two things: meditation and manifestation. That's what you want to do. That's what we practice in here. I'm not the type of channeler that's going to tell you you're going to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right next month. I am a self-healing channeler. I am a work on self channeler. So that is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to work on yourself and what messages you need to listen to. So that's where it is. Now, today is 5/8 of 2024, which is a 21, which goes down to a 3, which is Trinity. So this is a divine message. Now, the other day I forgot we had got a lot of 9s. And because this is a collective, I'm going to pick it up today. We had a lot of 9s, and I had angel messages for the 9s, and I forgot to give you the angel messages. So today I'm going to start out with the angel messages from yesterday, because guess what? There is no coincidences that I forgot that, because obviously it needs to be read today. That's what I look at. There's no accidents. There's no accidents that I look something over and didn't read it until the next day. Maybe that person wasn't in there and isn't going to listen to that one, but maybe the new person is. Yes. Okay. Now, 999 signifies completion and a new beginning. Trust in the process of life brings closure to relationships and careers. Encourages reflection and growth, embracing change, practicing non-resistant, remaining open-hearted are the keys. So that was the angel message for the 999s. And that's for the collective. And that was for yesterday, but obviously I wanted to be read today. So it's basically a message for today. So we are going to get started. But first, I am going to talk a little bit about one of my many dreams that I had. And I'm pretty sure it was around 2022 or the end of 21. I had a dream that we were going to get healing. We would have a healing room in our homes, everyone, and it would be of like frequency, light, and sound, and it would heal us. Well, there is a gentleman that I've been listening to. All of a sudden, he popped up. I know he has acted a few times. I've seen him in movies, but all of a sudden, he popped up on my radar. And there is no coincidences either that you find the teachings and the messages you do when you find them. Now, he said that he started working on this at 6. And when he come into this this reincarnation, he kept saying, remember, remember, remember. Now, remember, if you've been following me since the beginning, I told you that I used to joke with my husband, and I still do, remember Peter Pan, because we're supposed to remember. And it's hard for us to get there because we've been so muffled down by the 3D world of existence. But he said he remembered, and he started working on this at the age of 6. He's got patents out for it. They're getting ready to be released. But healing is the harmonic wave resequencing. It's when he said the harmonic wave resequencing, I thought that was really interesting. Now, his name is Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard, Howard. Now, I found a couple YouTube videos. Now, the YouTube video that I'm talking about, it's really interesting. The title is Terrence Howard is definitely trying to tell us something with Joe Rogan. and Joe is Joe, Rogan, Rogan, and it was on anonymous official channel. So listen to listen to that guy. He is amazing about the frequency healing. And he was talking about DNA and is made up of 5 elements: hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, phosphorus, and oxygen. And he said it's through frequency. The hydrogen sounds like it's a key of E, and it is a color of yellow. So these frequencies actually have color in them. And he said they started out with testing animals. Like if someone brought their animal in, they were going to die of cancer, there was no hope. They would take them in and they were healed of this cancer with this frequency. He said, like, when you feel a song played that you really like, that really touches your heart, the DNA tightens and everything else gets pushed out. So you are enjoying yourself. That's the joy in your body. And when that joy comes in, everything else gets pushed out. The toxins. So he said oxygen is a chartreuse color, and it's the key of F over F sharp. So when they changed the frequencies of the music in the 70s, I think it was 71 or 72, I think it was 71, they changed the healing frequencies. You know, those old churches that you went into with the stained glass and they had those things on the pillar and the electric thing, those were healing centers for years ago, probably in the Egyptian time or something. And they have a lot to do with crystals. They have a lot to do with carbon, oxygen. You know, I'm wondering if that's why they had those people wearing the mask, to not get the oxygen they need. I thought that was traumatic. That was really traumatic, people wearing masks. But yeah, go watch him, and he was really interesting, but I know it's going to come out. I keep manifesting by the end of this year. I want the frequency, the healing frequency out for everyone in the universe. I want everyone to be healed. The nitrogen is a G. All these play a song. And you know, I heard a song going through my mind when I was listening. I Believe I Can Fly. I don't know why. I will have to go listen to it. I don't even remember the words of it. I'm always taking channeling notes. You know that. Okay, now I think we got that under control. I did the date. I told you about that guy. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all. I've got everything under control now. So we're going to read a 3 out of the Soul Helper Oracle to start the channeled message flowing. Everything's been even and flowing lately. I mean, it is just, my life is just, last 3 or 4 days has been really flowing good. Okay. All my fur babies are sleeping. My husband's taking a nap. It's a good time to do a reading. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number 3's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, creative energy, and overcoming duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. Yeah, I also wrote in a doodle note, why I don't know, it said, find the beauty in everything. So yeah, people even like with the ugly, they're recreating it into art. So you got to think about that. Even the ugly is recreated. And the box thing, I think he's the one that mentioned the box thing, that we live in a box. I'm not sure if it was him or somebody else, because I do a lot of research, especially for natural healing, because my mother has dementia and my father has dementia and my husband has diabetes and I'm getting older and who knows what. Friends have illnesses. I want to cure the world. I told my husband today, I said, if they offer me $1 billion, we won't bring the cures out. We'll give you $1 billion. If you don't take it, we'll leave the cures out. I'd say I don't want the money. It's not worth it because the pain that I see in this world is just horrifying. Okay, now I'm gonna read Soul Helper Oracle. We got a number 38, which is an 11, and it is master number. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every dark doorway. The path of your soul is a path full of light, but here in this world, the danger of being led astray by darkness lurks everywhere. You have drawn this card of protection. Place it somewhere visible over the course of the next few days. It represents a warning. Be aware of the actions you take. Stay centered, and ideally, do not go out, avoiding conversations where they are not necessary. Try to postpone as much as possible until next week. Do not let anger or other low energies influence your decisions. You would regret it bitterly and perhaps even lose something of great value. Do not make any decisions this week. Be brave, clever, and smart. Trust your feelings more than your intellect. Put your trust in the angel at your side. Be sensitive to the balance of emotions in your heart. Acknowledge your lies and let them go. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the panther, the herbal essence is rose, the healing crystal is tiger eye, and the master number is 11. And the master number 11 doubles its power. The digit of double master number 11, 22, 33, etc. are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of this particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your light body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its position may bring important information. Yeah, and she's really relaxed, like floating along, but she does look like she's looking over and paying attention. Right now, in this world that we're going through, the chaotic chaos, we have to pay attention. And yeah, we have to be more of an observer sometimes. We can't jump into something that's not ours to jump into. Because we are on a journey, we're on a learning journey. We're in Earth School and we're dabbling into Mystery School. We got a couple of these cards the other day, but I always keep the card, even if we get them, because obviously somebody needed it, somebody needs it again, or somebody didn't get it. Respect your boundaries. And we had boundaries the other day. Boundaries is very, very, very important. Respect your boundaries. Others will not respect the emotional boundaries that you set within your relationship if you do not respect them yourself. Know yourself, love yourself. If you do not accord yourself to the same care you desire from others, then you will not be shown care. If you do not honor your own truths and dreams, then nobody else will. Honor yourself by treating yourself with the same care and in the same manner that you wish others to treat you. Yeah, if you are being treated bad and you don't think enough of yourself, I hate to tell you, but you're very unique. You have that one, like I keep saying, you have that one little magic sparkle that the creator gave you that no one else has. It's your magic sparkle fingerprint. You are unique in one thing. We are all conscious because we're all created. We all kind of connect that way, but our avatar is single and our choices are single. See what I mean? So yes, we could have this collective flow of everybody, and then somebody makes the wrong choice and the collective flow is interrupted. And I really think that that's what these houses, these boxes are doing, because I've been thinking more about it. And it's like a square boundary. It's like we're behind these little square walls. And are they keeping our energy in? There's nothing, you can't flow. Like somebody said, you can't flow in square. You just like bounce off the walls. And he said, there's no straight lines unless you draw one. There's no straight lines in this world. None, unless you draw them, unless they're printed or drawn. But yeah, and I started thinking about that, and I'm thinking he's got a point. I mean, look at everything in this world, and what is has a straight line other than maybe a house, a square box. But if you look, kind of look back at the Jetsons, the cartoon, which basically uh, they had the technology back then, and that was, I think that cartoon was 67 or 66 or something like that. Go watch a couple episodes of the Jetsons. How the heck did they know that back in the 60s if they didn't have the technology? Think about it. Let's use common sense on this. So yeah, the Jetsons, they were, even their car was like sloped. It was rounded like. Uh yeah. I don't think we're supposed to live in square boxes. And I've been saying that uh think about it. We have a perfect creator, and he created all of us. Why would he make imperfections? A perfect creator wouldn't make a bunch of imperfections. And the perfect creator wouldn't make like insects and animals that like suck your blood and give you diseases and things. Those are all man-made. I really believe, and I've seen it in my dreams, that ticks, fleas, mosquitoes, things like that were man-made. And I can't prove it. It's my opinion, but I don't see a creator putting horrible things on this planet. We shall see. We shall learn someday. I hope you brought your coffee, your tea. I got water. I laid in the sun today. It felt amazing. I don't know, it was like 84 degrees, but it felt really beautiful. Now, we keep getting this card, observe in silence. And source keeps telling me, whatever, we have to observe in silence. We have to go into that meditative mode and clear the junk out of our head and go within our heart and our gut feeling when we're looking at things. Now is not the time to be the life of the party, nor to step forward in the role of leader or teacher. Be cautious. It may not be wise to draw attention to yourself or to reveal your plans to others at this time. Instead, be silent, step back, be still, watch those around you, and be mindful of what you see, hear, and feel. Trust in your instincts and intuition and let them guide your steps. I am being told that this is a warning. This is a stay close to home, stay mellow, don't get involved, don't, just be still and know that they're there. Uh, and this came out again, and this is love that you are different. I can't say it enough. And, you know, I know that a lot of people are still walking through the dark night of the soul, the hardest part, the first part, the past. But we'll all have dark night of the souls our whole life. But I don't think they're going to be as traumatizing because our perception is different now as we're older. But this, I'm going to call him Sonny. Sonny is telling us that he is beautiful in his own little uniqueness. And actually, he really is beautiful. Um, you have strength and weaknesses, and both are worthy of love. Know them, honor them, and do not heed those who tell you that you must change in order to fulfill their expectations of you. You will never be who others expect you to be. You can only be the unique individual you are meant to be. Love that you are different, for it is your differences and loving those differences that make you truly beautiful. Yeah, we've got that card a couple times, all of them, and I just felt if they come back out, they need to be seen. Maybe somebody heard it but didn't hear the whole thing, or heard it, looked at it in a different way, in a different perception at a different time. So that is why these cards keep coming out, if they keep coming. Now, we got the angels and ancestors, and what I thought was really interesting is yesterday when I was reading a card, I know what card it was. It was a hermit. And I was talking, and then I went back and I started reading the high priest. Well, we got the high priest. So the high priest wanted to be heard yesterday, but I didn't read him, and I should have, because I started reading him and I should have. This is intend and create. This is us creating the life that we want. Think about it. I was thinking about this today. If you could design your home, the one you wanted to live in, erase everything you've ever known, okay? Erase all the plans of the houses, don't go in square, round, or whatever. What design would you like to live in? Would you like to live in like a rounded house, or an oblong house, or something different? Is there something different other than square that you would design? I know I love the archway, the rounded doorways. I like round doorways. I like round windows. I like round. I never really was into the square, and I don't like every room painted the same color. I like when you walk in, each room tells a story. It's kind of like a cartoon visual. I like different colors. But that's just me, and that's okay. Nobody has to like what I like. Okay, now this is intend and create. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the high priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it. Inspired by the ancient Egyptians, this priest is the divine consort to the high priestess. He is depicted with a hawk, which is sacred to the Egyptian teacher Horus, and holding a wand of Anubis, the Egyptian guide to the underworld. The high priest is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect of his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. Yeah, there's no coincidences. You're listening to me. Okay, you are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are given attention to and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. Yeah, it's manifesting. It's creating what you want, it's manifesting what you want, and it's envisioning what you want. And I think in the future, there's going to be beautiful designs of houses, and they're not going to be a square box. I even like the rounded ones that you go in. I think some of them are amazing. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. We've got some emotions flowing with the water out there. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your body, your tears and your flesh. The water guardian represents angels of water who can help you dive within the understanding, the depths of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. They're helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions. The angels of water help you to hear the messages they have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messages that allow you to understand what you want and need. Take time to breathe and acknowledge them. Let them flow. Time to breathe a little bit more and flow through you rather crashing down on you and as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. I said, I think it was last night, that somebody wasn't listening to their dreams. Somebody was ignoring something, and these cards are trying to get somebody's attention, and I can feel it. Don't question. If you have a gut feeling in the heart space and you know that it's the right thing to do and not the wrong thing, don't push away your intuition. Heed that intuition and go with it. Because we did get mountains. Stand your ground. Hold firm to what you believe in and are focused on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They they have been where they are for thousands of years. They have become home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable. And so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcome in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are, talking things over with those around you, and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. Yeah, everybody is going through an expansion, a wake up. We're all seeing what we've been letting happen to us forever, and we're like, enough. We're not gonna deal with you anymore. If you're negative, go away. We got the practical magic, and we got a 29, which is another 11, and it's gift of solitude. Warm my heart. Somebody needs some solitude. Somebody needs some calm. Somebody needs to go in and meditate a little bit. Time alone is precious and essential in so many ways, so carve out some space for solitude, no matter how busy you are. The greatest gift you can give yourself is time alone, yet it's usually the first thing you sacrifice and the last thing you allow. Spending time on your own connects you to your true self. It can soothe your soul and offer you deep healing. It's a powerful way to process emotions, clarify your perspective, and become more in tune with the whispers of your heart. Solitude encourages independent thinking and fosters confidence in your ability to cope with challenges. It assists in you in coming to terms with traumatic events and increases empathy while reducing stress. Loving and valuing time alone doesn't hinder your social skills or ability to interact with others. It can actually improve your relationship, enhance communication, and provide a new appreciation for friends and loved ones. Drawing this card indicates that you will benefit from some time alone. It's reminding you to stop putting it off, no matter how busy you think you are, imploring you to carve out a little time for yourself, because it will assist you in so many ways and help you cope with your busyness too. On the physical level, the brain requires solitude to unwind, rest, and recharge, and to free up mental space. Emotionally, it can be even more important and more healing. Being constantly surrounded by people and noise can drown out the yearning of your heart and silence. your inner wisdom. In contrast, time on your own allows you to work out who you truly are, what you hope for, and what you really want. Without the room to explore your true feelings, you can find yourself unconsciously echoing other people's opinions or going along with things that may not be entirely true to you. Grant yourself the solitude and the space to go within. Rather than fearing those times when you're left to your own devices and filling them with noise and to-do lists, embrace them and draw strength from silence. Luxuriate in the freedom to do exactly what you want and be exactly who you want to be. Allow it to recharge and energize you. When you spend all your time with other people, it's easy to slip into patterns of acting as you imagine they expect you to. Supportive friend, loving partner, efficient coworker, well-behaved child, busy parent, and putting your desires last. Start living on your own terms. Taking time out of yourself can help you remember who you are and what you want from life. Love, work, and friendship. It's not about being selfish or oblivious to other people's needs, just ensuring that there is balance in how you treat yourself as well as others. There is peace and purpose in solitude, and it can be used to achieve greater self-awareness and lead to spiritual growth and transformation. Being alone also increases productivity and allows creative to flourish. It's no coincidence that solitude solutions to problems so often occur to you in the shower or while walking alone in nature. When you become more comfortable in your own skin, develop insight into who you are deep down, build your confidence, explore your interests, and push the boundaries of your comfort zone. Yeah, when my husband was away, this was back in 2018, I think, or 19. I had 3 months alone here. It was wonderful, me and the dogs, and I did so much meditation. And that's when I went through my dark night of the soul. So I had complete solitude. I didn't have really any friends. I had a couple friends stop over to see if I was okay and alive. And I had one guy that was taking my garbage. He was a friend. And yeah, but it gave me time because I've never been alone and I've never liked to be alone. And I loved it. I mean, I was in my own kumbaya Zen moment, and I learned a lot of things about myself. I wasn't going in that travel about anybody else. It was about myself. It was finding myself. It was a self-healing and self-finding type of thing, and it really made a big difference in my world. Now, I'm going to read the Dreams of Gaia, and the Oceanic Tarot will be a clarifier for these cards. Now, we got some interesting cards. We got the 11 of, we have gotten 3 11s so far in this reading, and I didn't realize that. Wow, those are master numbers. When that's an 11, that is telling you, and this card is telling you the same thing that I'm always telling you. Fire, masculine and feminine. I think it was that gentleman or another gentleman said, if you're a female in this world or a male, then you were a male or female in the other world. So I'm a female, so I was a male in the other world, which I had a feeling I was. And my husband would have been a female. So that is interesting because that way because we had the masculine and feminine. We had it all along, and we didn't combine it and use it to what we needed to use it for. This is passive aggression, creation, destruction, action, inaction, masculine and feminine. Put aside gender stereotypes. We are both masculine and feminine. Masculine energy serves to protect. Feminine energy serves to nurture. Too much of one, not enough of the other. Time to evaluate and realign. Allow the energies to increase and ebb. Embrace the energy that best suits your needs. This is a balancing and realigning card. It symbolizes the importance of balancing our masculine and feminine energies and to remind us we are and always will be mixed of both. Our physical gender is irrelevant. The 11 of fire asks that we look beyond gender stereotypes to how we respond and react to day-to-day experiences. On an energetic level, our masculine aspect serves to protect self and others, while our female aspect serves to nurture self and others. In a simplistic society, a typical male will embody a more masculine energy than female. They are characteristically more aggressive, and however, they are more apt to use physical force and aggression to protect. A typical female, however, will embody more feminine energy than masculine. They are characteristically more passive and yielding, while possessing the same desire to protect the vulnerable. They will generally use diplomacy and dialogue in order to determine an option that avoids conflict. Yeah, that's what it is. And we've been going over the masculine and feminine, the meditation, the manifestation. Right now, that is how to get yourself centered. That is how to get yourself aligned. Realize and observe what you're doing. Don't just react. Think about it. Back up and really think about what you're doing and how you're perceiving that. Because they perceived it completely different. Trust me. We all perceive, there could be 4 people watching the same thing flying in the sky, and all of them could perceive it different. They'd have a different story to tell. It is what it is, but we've got to realize that. Now we get with the masculine and feminine, and if we do balance the masculine and feminine, that's the 6 of Wands, that's success. Say your words loud and clear, and then be prepared to negotiate. You have the higher moral ground, and with endurance and courage, you will get the results you need. This is defense, resilience, protection, opposition, territory, force, and resistance. See, now in that instance, you would use the masculine. So protect what is yours with the masculine. And women have, and it's not male and female, please. We've got to get rid of the feminine and masculine gender stereotype. It's not about that. It's about your feminine and masculine emotional balance. And we also got perception. And this is another number 3. We've got 2 3s. This is a really powerful, that's a master number. This is really a powerful reading because perception. And what did I just say? Understanding worldviews, opinions of self, clarity, and objective. Perceptions shape your worldview. Understand what you sense tell you. Senses tell you. Acknowledge and understanding are limited. Change perception cannot be unchanged. Is your perception cloudy? Take the high road. Seek a new perspective. Challenge your perception. Who influences your perception? Do you have all the facts? Represent yourself honestly. Watch for false perceptions. We don't have to read that. I mean, look at this. This woman is like the crone perception. She is very knowledgeable about what she sees and what she feels and how she's going to take care of it. She's either going to pick that sword up and have the courage of a masculine, or she is going to leave that sword down and listen to you and have the courage to walk away because she has compassion like a female. So that is the difference of that card. We got to really look at things and make sure they're what we see. Okay, now with the perception, the clarifier was the The 4, King of Ocean, and that's order. The King of Ocean is a father figure in the tarot. The King of the Ocean is the partner of the card 3, the Queen of Ocean, which is page 17, cute card. He represents the traditional values of the mature man, order, authority, and protection. His regal throne, carved from rock, shows he is steadfast in his purpose and will hold fast to his territory. If opposed, he does not take the easy option. He rules wisely and protects those he cares for. The crystal scepter in his left hand symbolizes his power. The King of Ocean is a symbol of order. So if chaos has ruled recently, know that order and balance will soon be restored. If any boundaries have been crossed, you will be able to reassert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes At home, you'll soon be getting more organized, and at work, good leadership and management reign. As a person, the king is the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or father figure. It's time to get your work, finance, or home in order and take control to protect your assets. You have the power. This is focus, protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, and boundaries. We got the boundary card before. We've really got to work on our boundaries. If we have been letting people walk all over us and just do that, we haven't set boundaries at all. Now, we got a number 2, which is Earth, and she came in reverse. And that is, to me, that's balancing work and play. She's juggling everything: equilibrium, flexibility, adaptability, balance, harmony, promise, confidence, procrastination, and freedom. Balancing responsibility and personal needs. Be open to compromise. Be confident but grounded. Realistic goals and expectations. Take stock and prioritize. Forgive your limitations. Ask for help. Stress, anxiety, fatigue, failure to manifest desire, outcomes, and an inability to focus, neglect of self and others. All these are symptoms of being overburdened and overwhelmed. Too many responsibilities and goals can result in your feeling overwhelmed and weighed down. Distractions, procrastination, and the failure to meet commitment may create conflict with those around you. An unwillingness or inability to focus on what is truly important will manifest in less than desirable outcomes. When the 2 of Earth appears reversed, it represents a need to take stock and to prioritize. It is time to decide that it is truly important to you and put all else aside. If you do not, you may lose the very thing that matters the most to you. This is another warning. This is a warning that you're doing too much. And I didn't like the way that it said, an unwillingness and inability to focus on what is truly important will manifest in less than desirable outcomes. See, we all manifest on a daily basis, whether we think so or not. So when you're distracted or procrastinating, like say you're procrastinating something, you're putting that out into the ether, you're manifesting that. So if you're desiring to lay on the couch and eat tater chips and watch soap operas or whatever you're going to do, you're manifesting that action. That's all you're thinking about. So good luck. That's not a good place to be. Yeah. But anyway, she's got her heart space here. She's got the heart right here at her root chakra. But she's just got too much going on. And she also has a rose at her throat chakra. So she's trying to get healed. She's trying to have a voice of her own with her throat chakra covered. And she's got to go within her heart space and her root chakra and give herself some time. That's what that card is really saying. Now, that's interesting. We really have to be careful when we're manifesting that kind of stuff, people. Now we have the 7 of Swords, and that's loss. And I would believe it because we just got her reversed. And it's telling you that whoever's out there is manifesting the toxic environment around you. Manifesting is real, whether you think so or not. And there's a loss in that. The 7 of Swords, yeah, is known as the Thief card. I had a feeling. The tarot, because it reveals something being taken from you. Often it validates your suspicions. So if your intuition is telling you not to trust, follow it. Investigate the details rather than agree to an offer straight away. Wait until you have evidence that it's genuine. Also, this card asks you to take extra care of your possessions and to protect yourself from negative, perhaps who drain your energy. Protect your assets and examine motives of others carefully. Be on guard. Theft, negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. Okay, now, we have quite a few warnings here. This angel card gave us warnings to not go anywhere this week, to not trust things. We got the boundaries card. We got the observers card again, and it says don't step out into the limelight. Intend and create, connect with your emotions, and stand your ground. The gift of solitude, but stand your ground. And then we got the masculine feminine, which is standing your ground in your masculine. And that's where you'll get success. And it's the perception that we all see. We have to look into our perception and bring order out of chaos. And if we don't, we're going to have loss. We're going to lose something. Don't trust something that you're getting a gut feeling about just because you love them so and you think they're wonderful. Don't do it because you'll regret it. There's something in these cards that are warning. And I think the last one, I'm pretty sure, because we did a while back, we did get a tower. Now, you know, when I channel these cards for a collective, it doesn't mean it's going to happen today. These are warnings and these are predictions and these are things you need to really take in and go into your heart space, meditate on them and think about it and listen to your intuition. Because, I mean, we do have a good outcome, but it's right now, there's so much conflict in this world right now. We don't want to step in to the craziness because we did get the 8 of water, but he was reversed also. And this is gratitude, appreciation, delight, joyfulness, happiness, positive, pride, and harmony. A positive state of appreciation, the attitude of gratitude, create a positive environment, be prideful, not boastful, cherish what you have now. If you are already unhappy, more will not make you happy. Focus on all that is good in your life. Question an unnecessary desire for more. The 8 of water reverse symbolizes a lack of appreciation. Let me turn it around. A lack of appreciation that may be married with an unhealthy desire for more that manifests in feelings of avarice and covetousness. To covet what others have, believing that more will bring happiness. Power, wealth is a state of mind and being that has brought down kingdoms and founded new ones in their rubble. What about keeping up with the Joneses? If we do not appreciate what we have in our life now and are unable to see the abundance that surrounds us, why would our feelings change with more money, a new car, house, or relationship? Yes, the quality of our experience might change, but if we take little joy from our present experience, the love of family and friends we already enjoy, and the abundance that surrounds us, it is unlikely that our feelings will change just because our financial status allows us to do or buy more. An emotional or spiritual lack cannot be assuaged by possessions. The 8 of water reversed represents a need to question the desire for more. When more is not truly necessary, ask yourself, when this card appears, if there is an emotional, physical, intellectual, or spiritual lack that needs to be addressed. I've seen that in a lot of people. It's a hoarder mentality, but sometimes it's not so much as hoarding. It's like, I never had that growing up, or somebody just clean because they lost everybody in their world and they have memories, or just that they know everything is there. And yeah, he is powerful. He's got a lot of energy, but when he's reversed, yeah, there's somebody out there that's got to be really careful what they're doing, and relook at things, because we do have the star again, and that's hope, and that's number 17. That's a cue message. That's a cue, the card message. Follow your heart and respect your inner knowing. Trust that the universe will bring you whatever you need. creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes. Everything is pointing to intuition. Got to listen to that gut feeling. Now we're done with the oracle, but we had one more card come out, and I had to take it. You know me, if it flies out and it wants to be seen at the end, because this will give us more happiness. We got the Ace of Swords, victory. It's a win-win if we remember what we're doing. It's a win-win if we change what we're doing. Use your intelligence and victory is yours. Beginnings, decisions, action, clarity, determination, solution, and ideas. Yesterday, we got action. This ace reveals that you will benefit from a smart decision that leads to immediate victory. If you've been beset by uncertainty or delays in your plans, this ace shows a breakthrough as you cut through confusion to win power and success. In relationships, you make a positive new beginning. This card is also a sign of mental clarity, so you are sharp-witted. There may be a legal victory or a triumph in an argument or debate. Yeah, we are going to go to victory, but boy, we've got some. Remember, we're right now. We're like the lotus flower. We're learning our Earth school and our mystery school, and we haven't got to the top with our magical, beautiful aroma and scent and vision of this card, you know, the lotus flower. So that's where we are. Well, there's probably because laying on the sun, I feel dehydrated. Just remember I quit wearing sunglasses 2 years ago. I quit, I think it was, no, 3 years. It's been almost 3 years and I'm in Florida and I quit wearing sunglasses because I started to get a droopy eye. You know how you get that droopy eye? It's almost fixed, basically. I started to get a droopy eye. And I'm like, what the? And I read an article about sunglasses. It was from a science article. Not that I believe them all the time. But it said that when you wear sunglasses, it changes your vision and it messes with your eye and it can cause lazy eye. So I'm like, well, I'm going to try it because I remember back, 70s and 80s when everybody was laying on the beach in Florida, because I'm from Florida. I laid on the beach all the time. We didn't have sunglasses. The first time we started really seeing a lot of people wearing sunglasses were the cops. The fuzz is what we called them back then. And they always had those big fly sunglasses, like the mirrored fly, like chips. But we laid on the beach without sunglasses and we didn't have any problem. Now I know my husband has a hard time. I know blue eyes have a hard time with the sun. Shouldn't look right at it. But yeah, if you see any lazy eye going on, quit wearing sunglasses because it's making your eyes weaker. That was interesting that I found that. I went to a herbalist years ago. This was probably, oh my God, 25 years ago, easy. And that's when I started my herbal part of everything. And she said, Fawn, if you did something, your body will tell you. So be a detective on your own body. And ever since then, if I have a reaction, I know I changed something. It's that easy. You can be your own doctor. Now we got the Divine Master, Brigid, Inner Fire. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. We have to have a passion. We have to love. And I just said to my husband, I love getting on here for an hour with my soul family. And I love just saying what I need to say because I've been an observer for so long. Between crystals and healing and everything else, I've been taking in the learning. And now it was time for my passion to come out, my passion to help people. Brigid is a Celtic teacher of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the season of spring. Her name means the bright one, and she is a teacher of fertility, healing, and all the renewing energies that spring brings. In Ireland, she is a protector of wells and holy shrines. Originally a pagan teacher, Brigid was so well loved that when Christianity came to the British Isle, she was adopted as a saint, and thus she brings the energy of resilience, strength, and survival. You are a highly driven, passionate being with the ability to make great changes in the world. Follow what lights you up, for the spiritual fire within you is growing and glowing, and the sharing of your passion will lead to the fulfilling of your purpose. Brigid is coming to you now because it might feel as though your life is changing and the ground is unsteady beneath you. But trust that it is best to change when change is unfolding around you. This is a powerful time for you to begin anew. The seed that you have planted with your dreams are being given the opportunity to germinate and grow. Trust in your passion and don't let the limiting beliefs or doubts of others be projected onto you. Let your fire burn and roar. I love that. I'm a Leo, so that's my fire, and I'm roaring. I'm a fire sign. But I also have, they all say the cusp is like 22nd to the 25th of July, and this and that. I don't believe that because my mother is July 16th. She's a Cancer. And I think it changes on like the 22nd or 23rd of July to Leo. I'm 26th of July. I have a lot of characteristics of the Cancer water sign, and I have a lot of characteristics of the Leo. So I have kind of both. Where my dad is August 3rd and my husband's mom is August 4th. They're hardcore Leos, man. You can't tell them anything. They don't listen. So they're really stubborn with the Leo stubborns. I'm not stubborn. I'll admit when I'm wrong and go forward with it because it's okay that I'm wrong. It really is. We're all wrong about some things. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm so excited. Tonight's my Survivor night. I don't watch TV until Wednesday night, and tonight is Survivor. And so far, they're not doing very good. They really aren't using common sense. They think everybody loves them. And 3 people have went home with an idol in their pocket. They don't love them that much. $1,000,000 is $1,000,000. You're not my friend after that. Okay, we've got the this is the gateway of light activation. We're almost done. Okay. And we got the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. I advise, even if you burn a little bit, I advise you to get out in that sun for a half hour. The sun is abundance, and I felt so relaxed and downloading today that I felt so regenerated. And, I think that if you burn, only stay out for like a half hour. You don't need to put anything on your skin. Just close your eyes. You don't need to wear sunglasses. Don't look at the sun. And when you're done, put some coconut oil all over your body where you tan. Moisturize your body, drink lots of water, refresh your body, and you're good to go. We need that vitamin D. If it's a fake sun, we're not getting vitamin D, so be it. At least we tried. Okay, now, our sun is the center of our solar system. Solar being the key word, all the planets orbit it. We use this journey to measure time, space, and even our birthday. The sun helps us connect with our journey and see how far we've come. It is just far enough away to create the perfect conditions for Earth to become abundant with life. In ancient Greece, the sun was known as Helios. In ancient Egypt, it was Ra. Worldwide, the ancients knew the importance of the sun. The earliest sky gazers worshipped it because daily it would disappear over the horizon, leaving the darkness and mystery of night. It was clear that it had governance over life and light. So we learned early on that the sun was needed for us to survive and thrive. The sun is therefore a vital energetic vortex in the physical realm, but on a spiritual level, it is a portal of divine light that we connect with through the inner universe. It's a spiritual gateway representing the center of the multiverse, a sacred energy portal that radiates infinite inspirational light. The great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon your world. This is a time to regenerate. Tiredness and old energy are being washed away. Old skins have peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. It is. I'm really aligned lately. It's been beautiful. Central sun energy is magnetic and all powerful. Open you up to light and support you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easily to you at this time. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seed you have planted are being encouraged to grow. Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, it's important to you to welcome energetic exchange. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. When you invest energy in project, you let energy be invested in yourself. Yeah, we are all energy, and what we does brings us energy back. And I don't think we should worship anything like a sun or a moon or a anything like that. I think that we should not really worship. We weren't really meant to worship, to love, to honor, to believe in our Creator. But our Creator, I am pretty sure in the Bible it says our Creator made us better, wanted us better to create more than our Creator. So we are creators. But everybody's, when you say that, people think, oh, well, you're above God. No, we're not above God, but we've got God within us. We've got Christ conscious within us. He's like our bodyguard, you know, he's there. And we're walking with him. So we're not doing anything without him. 25, and this is a 7, and this is Make a Wish, and I absolutely love this card. Look at that beautiful little girl making a wish. She's got starfish in her hair and leaves. She's got water and grounded and gold curtains and the magic of the night and the fluffy dandelion wishes that are blowing out into the universe. If wishes were dishes, boy, I would be that fine, fine china. Dandelion fluff, wishbone stars, birthday candles, and 1111. You name it, we wish on it. Do you believe deep in your core that wishes we make come true? Wishes granted are everyday joys, hopes, and dreams coming into fruition. Give in to the manifesting of your wishes. As children, we are eager to watch our wishes come true, fully giving in to the possibilities. When we put something out into the universe, it often has a way of coming back to us. The universe only wants what is best for us. It might not be exactly what we want or expect, but it is usually exactly what we need. So go ahead, make a wish on a shooting star, toss a penny in a fountain, and wish for whatever your heart desires with childlike wonder and belief. I love that card. Yeah. My husband used to, we lived in Pennsylvania, every year we had the dandelions, and I loved them. It was just like yellow flowers everywhere. And then all of a sudden they have those little poppy, little white afro things. And my husband would say, I'd love to blow on it. He's like, don't blow on it. You're spreading it around. I'll have a million of them. As soon as he turned his back, I picked 3 more up and go, I guess I'm just not one to tell what to do because that don't work with me. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed it. It brought a lot of clarity to the surface. And don't forget to put your first name and the month and day you were born in the comments section. I read all the comments and I will get it. I will tell you you're entered in the drawing for the free reading from me. And that will be twice this month. So, and I haven't got a real good date yet. I'm going to try to equal it out. I'll probably pull it, oh, excuse me, on the set around the 15th, 17th, and then I'll pull another one at the end of the month. And then we'll start out fresh. So that's where we are. And, you know, I love everybody. I really do. And may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.